Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I needed to take a little bit of time off, just thanks to some personal issues, like things that made me feel not so great. Like, if you don't know, and I don't know how many of you do or don't, but I do have some ongoing mental health issues that are particularly troubling for me, especially with all the time that I try to devote to taking care of myself. It is just plain weird and awkward when they crop up, so... And they crop up more frequently than I'd like to admit, let's be fair. So... I had to take some time off for that. I also took some time out because my roommates had both his birthday and... Hold on, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, he had both his birthday and some vacation time coming up, so I wanted to take some time to spend with my buddy. Make sure that... Not even make sure, I just, wanted him to have a good vacation. And it's weird that both his vacation time and my mental health problems cropped up at the same time. Like, I don't have a good reasoning or excuse for that. I don't know why that would be an excuse. I guess what I'm really trying to say is sometimes things just kind of crop up that are outside of our control, and we generally need to do the best we can to take care of things like that, because sometimes it's just not as easy as, oh, well, just don't think about that, forehead. That having been said, I do apologize for essentially disappearing for a little while. I probably could have and should have communicated a little bit better to you all that I was not in a great place. And yeah, generally when that happens, pardon me, I tend to make rather iffy decisions based upon things that obviously, well, I guess I shouldn't say obviously, but more than likely haven't happened. And yeah, it's my brain just making things up. Like, that's about the easiest way I can put it, is that it's my brain just making things up. Which, yeah, those of you who also have really bad mental health problems, generalized anxiety disorder, major depressive disorder, things like that, I'm sure you all very much understand what I mean when I say things like that. Fortunately, today I, just went to handle business as usual and sat down, talked to a few people about what was going on. Confided in a few people that, yes, I do very much, I've been difficult to work with lately, but I definitely appreciate their company. And, just took it from there. This is going to be a rough one. Okay, nitroglycerin barrels are pissing me off again. If there's one thing from Wizard of Legend that I didn't miss over my kind of some unplanned week off, it was nitroglycerin barrels. Fuckers ruin me every time. Oh, for those of you who are new to my channel or perhaps are just discovering, I I play a lot of Wizard of Legend. I'm also a bit of a cursey boy, so if you have a problem with people who curse a lot, this ain't the channel for you. If you're okay with cursing or just don't really care, then welcome. Outside of Wizard of Legend, I tend to play a lot of roguelike games. And for those of you who are wondering why, it's because, one, I just like the kind of like gameplay challenge that it represents, where you just kind of have to be good with the systems and find ways to handle your problems. But the other thing is, I just kind of got enamored with roguelikes and roguelites thanks to Binding of Isaac. And I guess that's probably not a huge surprise, considering how popular and well-made that game is. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, so to deal with Zeal, I need more water. To deal with Freya, I need more electricity, but I have a basic that shoots electricity, so we should be okay. I am going to grab Tectonic Drill, and then I'll see about any of the others. I'm going to try to stay away from fire, because both Zeal and Freya are going to resist fire. I get the feeling I'm more or less explaining this... I'm more or less preaching to the choir about that. I just want to make sure that everyone knows where I'm coming from. For those of you who are just getting into Wizard of Legend, there probably aren't many of you, let's be fair, this is not This is not exactly the newest game on the market. But if you have started playing it recently, I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you learn a thing or two from watching my channel. And we'll grab that for potential Hunter Stiletto shenanigans. I don't really have a use for that, but grab it. Maybe I can turn it into something later. Alright, looking good. What do we have next? Nothing. We have nothing! Nothing at all! I don't know, I might take the whirlwind, but you know. But yeah, for the uninitiated, the joy of roguelike games comes from the idea that you never know what you're going to run into. So it's kind of like being tasked with just with being resourceful, just using what you can to try to do your best. This thing, runs of roguelike games are generally rather short, but typically challenging. And I think any of you who are used to Wizard of Legend will say that this game is no exception. Okay, so there's definitely something here that I like. There's a couple of somethings here that I like. Alright, and there's two somethings here that I like. Alright, well, no freebies, but let's put down all the things that I'm not going to sacrifice. I'm not going to sacrifice either of you. That can go. That can go. Okay, so I'm not sacrificing much, honestly. Alright, so grab that. Grab that. And yeah, that's about it. In all reality, I probably should just grab the strongman's hammer, but I'm too invested now. Well, I mean, Dark Sage, you could have just picked up the strongman's hammer anyway and not... No, no, no. That's too much work. I already spent the money on the extra relic, we're just going with it at this point. Six. Easiest boss in the game. Ooh, Thundering Chain. I will gladly take. So, Dark Sage, why did you feel the need to explain to us what a roguelike game was? See, that was mostly just for people who are new to my channel, and for those who don't really understand the appeal of roguelikes and roguelites. I thought I would offer a little bit of an explanation to help people understand. Like I said, it was for the uninitiated. For the rest of us, we all know why we're here. No need to go into explanations on that. I might come back for Dragon Circuit. Let's use the portal like a smart person. Ow. That was embarrassing. I don't think so, Macho Ghoul. You go sit in that corner and think about what you did. I don't even know what he did. Heading north. So, amongst the games that I've been playing lately, I've been playing Trinity Fusion. I've played, pardon me, I played Voidigo in the past, and I will probably play it again because I've been doing rather well at that game lately. Though, not as well as I would like, admittedly. But let's be fair, Voidigo is also a rather hard game. Let's grab that in case the Magician's Wand shows up later. What are you? For each enhanced Arcana held. Like, that would actually increase my signature's damage. I don't know, grab it. I don't usually need a bunch of extra health, so I'm not too worried about that. I don't really say that as a flex, it's just, you know, the way that I play, I tend to not need a ton of extra health. But sometimes tanky runs can be fun because, hey, suddenly you can take more hits than usual. That's right, I go down in 2 kicks to the dick now. I stress that that's what it's like when you have a tanky build. When you don't have a tanky build, it's not a good idea. Also, don't go taking kicks to the dick in real life. That's just not... It's not a good way to stay healthy. Well, what if I don't have a dick? Well, don't take a kick in the vagina either. It's still not healthy. Ooh, hello, Doctor. Alright, so will this finally be the floor where Iris gives me something that would be more helpful? Because as of late, she's been giving me things that are interesting, but what I really need are upgrades to what I currently have. Alright, let's go east. East leads south. Darksage doesn't make any sense. Sure it does. Haven't you ever been looking for something and said, maybe it's in the attic, I'll go downstairs and check? You've never said that to yourself? You're just lying to yourselves, I swear. Alright. Oh, good. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Okay, so we definitely take this. Alright, good doctor, I will donate this to you. That's beautiful. Okay, well, I mean, that's a part of the Hunter's Satchel. We'll take it. And we're gonna grab this just because. There are 2 reasons to grab this. One, because it's a revival item, and in case I run into some serious trouble, it can get me out of a jam, or I can just drop it and get some health orbs. But the real reason to take it, who doesn't love a big old Napoleon hat? And Singing Bowl. Alright. Oh, we've got ourselves a nice mix of stuff here. Owie. Alright, it's just that easy. Fire jump. I'm gonna leave that there. And don't get me wrong, I like Blazing Vault, but it's not gonna do me a lot of good against Freya now, is it? Though, to be fair, there's nothing wrong with picking it up either. It's not like Freya is immune to fire. Alright, we're doing great. Alright. I haven't seen the red portal yet, so I don't know if this is going to force it to become Nox. I don't think it will, but here's hoping. Alright, oh good, we can upgrade that. It's about time, Iris. Alright, now let's take the portal back. Man, let's be smart, boys. Well, I don't know if that forced it to become Nox over here or not, but I mean, it's a good shot. Problem is, I don't want any of these. Like, that is gonna ultimately end up slowing me down. I like my signature Arcana. That one could be okay, but I also have something that increases my damage as my health stays higher, so no thank you. I just say no. There's a lot of no here. Now, considering that I've already been through pretty much the entire stage, you might be wondering, why am I still continuing to explore? That would be because I am looking to go into the next stage with a little bit more capital. Alright, so... I think... ultimately, the best thing for me to drop would... well, if I choose to drop anything, but I want to go into the next level with the Magician's Hat in case I get the outfit. I think the best thing to drop is actually that. Now, people who are new to my channel will probably be like, you know, Dark Sage, that fairy is probably not bringing you the best value, to which I would say, sir, if you've been watching my channel, you know why I'm not going to do that. See, that's some rookie level thinking right there. On my channel, and in my Wizard of Legend gameplay, you don't ever ditch fairies. Alright, well I see we're coming up on Nox. I just hope he's got something good for me. Yeah, well, I didn't think I was going to get the Magician's outfit, but we can at least get the luxury handbag. A little bit more extra damage. A little bit more bang for your buck. Yeah, that's what you get. Same with you guys. Oh, we can finally upgrade Volt Tracer. Jeez. Thanks for showing up late to the party there, Iris. The best way I can describe Volt Tracer is it's like if Pikachu could use Volt Tackle without hurting itself. That's Volt Tracer. Anything here I like? Kind of. I kind of like the paw. But do I want to pick that up? I mean, I have to get rid of this at some point. Oh, and for those of you who are curious and even know what the hell I'm talking about, yes, Claws of Tomo is named after Northern Lion's cat. Just wanted to throw that out there in case any of you know what I'm talking about. That's probably good. Yay, cold puns! Owie. Alright, this has been a pretty smooth run so far, and I appreciate my first run back in a week being relatively simple. And again, I want to stress that I very much appreciate a lot of you being patient with me. I know it's easy to look at a YouTuber who doesn't post in a week and go, "Oh, they're fucking dead," but if you guys didn't do that, I highly appreciate you, and if you did do that, like, geez, be a little bit more patient with the guy next time, would you? Yeah, what the hell. It's not gonna hurt anything. I thought Sura was immune to status effects! I mean, he is, and you have a good point, but what else am I gonna do with all this gold? Might as well throw it around a little bit, you know, live it up. I don't have that kind of money in real life, so let me have fun in the game. Oh, that sucked. Hey, you got lucky with some of those spells, sir. And that's all she wrote. It's just that easy, ladies and gentlemen. So hopefully you guys had a good time with this run. I obviously appreciate you coming and spending some of your free time here with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you may happen to be. And before I go, I just want to say that, again, I appreciate you guys for being patient with me and understanding my mental health problems. But moreover than that, if you know anyone that has mental health problems, maybe reach out to them. See how they're doing. Maybe what that person needs is just to hear some kind words, or maybe just to receive a hug. Never discount someone just because you don't know of like the most effective way to help, because sometimes all someone like me needs is some kind words, or just a friendly gesture. Sometimes that's all it takes for us to turn our whole everything around. Like, I had a day just the other day that could very well have been my Joker arc, but a little bit of kindness is all it takes to reverse that. And I'm glad I reached out to someone and spoke honestly about what I was thinking, and I hope you guys are willing to be the ear that someone needs to bend in order for them to avoid their Joker arc. So thank you guys very much. I know having me go off on a tangent like that isn't always necessarily what you want from your videos, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling right now. So thank you guys very much, and I hope to see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.